I'm Scott, and I'm here with Mick, and I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. What is it that brought you to coaching in the first place?
Dissatisfaction, despondency, just a very mundane existence. I was looking for answers, and I was looking for a way that I could make changes myself, not have answers brought to me. So I was looking at finding myself and creating a better life.
Excellent. So what have you discovered in yourself as a result of being coached by myself?
I didn't need any of this, and I just I'm starting to discover sort of who I am and what some of the things that really make me tick are, not what I've thought they were. Mm-hmm. I'm also learning a little bit more about where I want to go, and starting to believe in the possibilities of getting there. Very strong belief in the possibilities of getting there.
Awesome.
My new favorite word, possibility. So,
woohoo! There you go. Good one. So how about your expectations that you have in your life? We've talked a lot about that, raising your expectations of where you actually want to actually be.
When we started, I didn't have expectations as much as wishes, or just no idea as to where life could take me. Now I have expectations based on really what deep down inside will matter to me. So I have expectations of myself. I'm placing a higher standard, and just better thought process and just a better way to get through the day. So that those expectations are leading me every day to to a different place, and again to more possibilities. Keeping that open mind and seeing possibilities around every corner.
Awesome. Very cool. So we talked about the abundance mindset, and we did some tools around that. So how do you feel that the abundance mindset program has benefited you in any way, just with even believing that you're more than enough, or the possibilities, rejuvenating yourself, who you hang around with, any of that stuff?
We're not entirely through the program yet, but right from the start, the abundance mindset, I realized that it was something that's integral to life. Believing in yourself that you're enough, that you will have enough, not constantly worrying about, what am I going to do? Is this enough? What's going to happen if this doesn't work? So it's transformed, the doubter's voice, and slowly we're working towards, the visionary voice taking over. But it is something I'm hoping to adopt as as a lifestyle, or as a permanent mindset. And it's taking work, there's no question, but I'm starting and it feels good.
Cool.
Not having that constant voices that I do this, should I do this, I did this, I am enough. My efforts will bring me more than enough. So.
Excellent. Very cool. So last question. So if you were telling anybody else about life coaching or being coached by myself, Scott App, what would you tell them, and why do you think that you would recommend being coached by myself?
Well, the biggest thing about being coached as opposed to being taught or involving another program is that there's an interaction, and I think that's your strong suit. Your strong suit is the fact that you interact, that you haven't, throughout our dealings, you haven't told or said, do this, do that. It's been an interaction. It's been trying to make me realize what the next step is. Mm-hmm. So coaching is bringing out the best in you, raising your expectations, as opposed to teaching, which is just telling you what those items would be. So I think I've achieved more. I've enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I was skeptical off the start. Mm-hmm. I think we discussed that.
Yeah, we have.
And looked at other programs that have been involved in different tapes, different videos, different seminars, and each one of them asks or tells you that they will give you something that will change the way. We're not operating on that premise here. We're digging, we're building a foundation, and a lot of it is you picking away and dragging the stuff, getting me to admit it to myself, but getting me to actually to realize things. So coaching as opposed to teaching, I don't think there's any comparison.
Awesome.
Enjoying the coaching a lot.
Very cool. Well, thanks a lot for the interview. Appreciate it. Woohoo!
Thank you.
There we go. Cool.